What's up guys, Roger here. In this video, I'm going to give you guys some super awesome tips on how you can become a master of rotation battles just like me. Now before I get started in this tutorial, I'd like to give out some shout outs to my peeps, Ashley, John, Chris, Dave, Gabriel, and the Ghost. You guys are super awesome, and I hope you guys are watching this. Now tip number one, you gotta know the locations on where trainers love doing rotation battles in the Unova region. You know, rotation battles are the newest kinds of battles, along with triple battles. It's pretty much limited when it comes to the people that like to use it. So, the best place to have rotation battles and rotation practice is a battle house in a polluted city, where there are two trainers sit there all day, every day, practice rotation skills. That's where you can also do your practice at. Let's get to it. As you can see, this is the rotation battle house. Get it right. And we begin. Pretty nice field too. Now she introduced her Pokemon. Time to introduce her to mine. Samura, Electivire, and Escadrille. Now then, tip number 2. Look at the type matchups for her team to your team. Type matchups are definitely effective in rotation battles as well as singles, doubles, and triples. If you don't know your type matchups in any of these battles, you're pretty much sunk. Tip number 3. As you have seen in the previous round, Simisage and Samurai both displayed predictability as to where we both made a move which we predicted to hit a certain Pokemon that would be super effective against the move. Samurai for Air Slash, Simisage for Seed Bomb. Predictability is essential in mastering and winning rotation battles. Without predictability, you pretty much won't have a really good chance to try to find out how you're going to beat your opponent, regardless of the type of Pokemon that they use. Next thing, I heard a lot of rumors that trainers said you need a whole lot of luck to win rotation battles. To tell you the truth, that is nothing but a bunch of bullcrap. There are 4 keys in mastering and winning rotation battles: predictability, skill, strategy, patience. That's how you get the job done. No matter who you're using, who your opponent uses, use those 4 tips and you'll be a master in no time. Now Eileen has 2 Pokemon left. So far, we have seen predictability and skill all in one round when Simisage and Samurai competed against each other. Now that was a little bit of strategy right there. Now, why is patience required? It's pretty simple for some people. Patience is essential. As you can see, it's 3-on-1. Whatever you do in any battle regardless, do not underestimate your opponent just because it's 1-on-3. You would be quite surprised of the kind of moves that your opponent could pull at you out of nowhere. It could leave your head spinning. So you always got to keep sharp and focused with your team. Because if you're not sharp, your team won't be sharp. If you have Pokemon that have an advantage over, you better stick with it. But sometimes, just like with some other Pokemon that don't have a disadvantage or an advantage against the other Pokemon, but just proves to be effective in winning the battle. And there you have it, folks. Remember those tips? Remember the 4 keys: skill, patience, strategy, predictability. Always keep those in mind. You'll master rotation battles in no time. But keep in mind, you have to have a lot of practice in doing so. Because practicing and trying to master this kind of stuff, it doesn't happen overnight. It might take days, weeks, or even months to get it done. But it's definitely possible if you stay committed to it, like me. Now, hopefully, I'll be looking forward to having some good rotation battles with you guys after y'all get some good practice in. Anyway, later, peeps.